Oh, I need to actually launch. Do the Mass Effect launcher. It has some background music while you're waiting for me to start streaming. Okay,
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
we know he's always available. I'm sure he's also very busy defending Earth, so we're not going to bother him. As available as he may be. He still has some Solarian resources. What the hell? Why is my audio crackling? If it keeps on crackling, I'm gonna have to...
I found something.
That's the only disadvantage of having the notifications blocked, because I have no idea what we're collecting. What the friggin' hell? I'm going to turn off my controller, because the only way I can actually fix this is to resync my headphones with my AirPods. Okay, let's... Hey, yeah, the crackling seems to be gone. Okay. That's interesting. There's no orbit for this thing? Oh, it's now hurtling out of the system. Okay. So it's like not really... It's effectively a rogue planet. Oh, 100% assets recovered. Okay, cool. think I'm gonna say
Signal
for now
confirmed.
is that Callie and Whimsy have been having conversations. My original intent was for conversations to be happening between Whimsy or Whitney. I'm thinking of starting to call her Whitney instead of Whimsy. Like Whimsy is. Well, what I've come up with is that Whimsy is like technically like a nickname given to her by her first partner after she transitioned. And it kind of stuck and it later became her call sign. But like Whitney is still her chosen name and to some extent her preferred name. Okay.
What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
The mission brief doesn't say.
Ma'am, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down, then get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
Maybe it's the... Oh. Maybe being the bolus? Okay.
On 6, you, come with me. Sir!
We need to visit the bolus embassies again.
Cerberus abandoned this place. Pretty damn chilly.
Alright,
It's the second chilly place we've gone to today.
What did these people do to bring this down on their heads?
Who to? I choose you. Moving. Beat that.
Enemy clear. Did any civilians survive?
Shepard!
Jacob? Oh, there you are.
Jacob! How bad?
I'll live. I think.
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
Jacob! Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone? For now, but they'll be back. Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll walk it off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Hey, yo. Good to see you too.
Good to see you landed on the right side of Cerberus.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists, mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
Why does the elusive man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We were each using information from the collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone. As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
The elusive man doesn't mess around. If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
The brain trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were gonna find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
Oh,
The elusive man is one
volume's all the
touch
way
his
down.
best.
Sorry.
Time to evacuate.
Agreed. Just
Almost
need to
all the
get
way down,
AA
I'm not sure.
guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
You know this guy, Jacob? More ex-Cerberus?
They worked with me to stop the collectors.
Dr. Brown, I'm so sorry.
Jamie, I didn't want to come here with these people. It was his idea. What am I gonna do without him?
Finish the work you started.
Our work? Are you crazy? We're all gonna die here.
Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
She's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
Thank you.
When Shepard says you're getting out alive, she means it. Chances are you will.
Commander Shepard, I've heard about you. Another Cerberus defector, as it were.
Something like that.
Dr. Gavin Archer. I imagine we both crossed the elusive man in our own way.
How did you end up here?
The research I did for Cerberus hurt a lot of people. I've done things no human should. There I was. With blood on my hands, blood I could never wash away. The elusive man didn't care. He said our goal was greater than any sacrifice it took to attain it.
That's what happens when you sleep with the devil.
I take it the elusive man didn't just let you resign?
For a man who loves to lecture about morality's shades of grey, he's very black and white when it comes to obedience. Either you do the job, or you die trying to quit.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
It was called Project Overlord. An experiment attempting to find non-violent methods for controlling the Geth.
That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Yes.
Really?
Well, like most things the elusive man touches, my work became corrupted by degrees. Suffice it to say, things didn't end well.
How did it go wrong?
Serendipity, I'm afraid. The Geth were unresponsive to my attempts to communicate with them, until my younger brother David made a breakthrough. He was an autistic savant, a mathematical genius. In no time, he'd mastered the Geth language and was communicating with them.
He could speak directly with the Geth?
It was rudimentary at first, so I decided to take the next step. Tap David straight into their network. It was sensory overload. No mind, even a savant's, could process the barrage of information. It drove him insane.
Did David volunteer for this?
The elusive man kept pushing for results. I was eager to please him. It seemed harmless at first.
So you forced your brother to do that?
Believe me, it's a nightmare I relive every night. He went berserk. His mind became a computer virus that infected all our systems. He killed dozens of lab personnel. We finally had to detonate nuclear weapons over the base to stop the havoc.
Yeah, but this is what happens when we don't see Project Overlord.
That's all, Doctor.
I appreciate your help getting us out of here, Commander.
Non-essential equipment and effects may be brought to Shuttle Bay for triage.
I have to imagine, like, maybe on some level, that our ability to see her face through the visor is not like just or not simply the mod, but like the fact that like now that Whimsy is or Whitney has seen it, she can just visualize it a lot easier. Granted, it's always been the case for us, but I don't know. Doesn't really excuse its use in every other game, but
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped one box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
How did you get so many people out undetected?
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
That just upped the ante.
So those refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here. Partners, spouses, parents. I promised these people refuge. A new life free from Cerberus. I just never imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. That it's hard for good people to imagine. Okay. Everyone left gets out of here alive. This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
No way. These are my people. I'm going.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get two.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here. Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do. Dr. Cole. Got a moment?
Of course.
While we're being bombarded.
What's your relationship with Jacob? We went through a lot together.
An old colleague of his introduced us. Through Jacob's eyes, I started to recognize what the elusive man had become. I guess I was so in love with my work that I refused to see the obvious. Its sponsor had become corrupt.
I get that. That's why it's important to have good people around you.
I don't know what we would have done without him.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the elusive man became preoccupied with the collectors, I worked in physics. It was a researcher's paradise. I had access to cutting-edge tech and all the personnel I needed. The elusive man spares no expense for technical perfection.
That technical perfection's almost killed me a few times.
It also saved your life. Strange to think about, I would imagine.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
So, what's this work of yours that Cerberus wants so badly?
It's based on tech gathered from the Collectors. In essence, it involves dissecting Reaper-to-Collector communications. Dr. Horace Armstrong and I were working on a practical human application. An implant of sorts. Once he'd completed his component and moved on to less valuable work, he disappeared.
How'd you get away?
I was a loyal senior employee. There's a lot of freedom in that. When our fourth colleague disappeared, we organized and were out the door in days.
And until now, Cerberus never suspected you were hiding right under their noses.
We honestly thought we had it all figured out. It's humbling.
Thanks, Dr. Cole. I'll let you get on with the packing.
Thank you again for everything you're doing for us.
Leave those things. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Calm down. Commander Shepard's here.
Shepard, I'm in here.
Relax. Got a little time.
Hey, you okay? Have you been?
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
You seem good. You look good.
These are great people. Defending their ideals, I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like.
You ever talk to him again?
Last I heard, he was rotting in an Alliance prison in Vancouver. He asked me to visit. Never did.
How long have you known Bryn?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her. You settling down, Jacob?
Yeah, maybe. It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life. Whatever's left of it.
Yeah, and he's together with her, regardless of whether or not you romanced him in the first game. Which is straight up character assassination.
What's the story, Jacob? Why are you working at a place like this?
After we got back, well, things look different when you come back from a suicide mission alive. So I quit Cerberus, I quit everything. And sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
And what did all the fresh air and meditation teach you?
That what I choose to fight for better mean something to me. That it comes from the heart.
We could sure use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at. I want to fit
that?
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometimes.
But you won't. You can't.
Ellie too, but...
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The elusive man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind? I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't beat yourself up. And if you ever get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
I mean, like...
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
You bet. Let's get to it.
Like, one of the reasons I've come up with for him not even being, like... Well, I mean, there's a few reasons I guess we could excuse him not being part of the circle, the polyamorous circle. Like, one, I mean, the most obvious is that he's a human male. Like, even if Whimsy was attracted to him on a purely romantic level, which would certainly excuse the flirting a little bit. So, as I said in Mass Effect 2, she would probably not do that. Like, the only man in the entire series that I would say she's canonically has a flirtatious relationship with is James, and that is only after she laid the groundwork of explaining to him that, you know, that she is gay and biromantic. But anyway, I also feel like Jacob would not fit in well with a polyamorous relationship. Which, of course, is completely cancelled out by the fact that, like, even if you're in a monogamous relationship with him, he still freaking cheats on you in Mass Effect 3. So... But yeah, like, if he were part of, like, I was tempted to potentially include him on that. We would probably just use the same editor to completely cut him out from the actual sex scenes. And this would be a good example of what it means to be either... Like, I guess there's caveats. Like, he would potentially... He would either be... Like, if we're still, like, using the tier system, which I'm not sure if I entirely like the idea of it being a tier system, but it... again, the tiers are based on attachments and stipulations to the relationship. He would either be on the friends with benefits tier, sort of, but this is friends for males. It's friends with pure, all of it is purely romantic benefits, I guess. Or he would be like on potentially the tier where he's more attached to Whitney than she's attached to him. He, at the very least, be at a tier. I guess for the sake of Mass Effect 3, he would be at a tier where he would be allowed to pursue other relationships, even if they become committal, or exclusive. I think it's C and B tier. I think that is. So, like, I guess just for the record, this would be allowed if he were in a relationship with Whitney, but he wasn't, so it's entirely fine. I guess it would be fine either way, but I mean, the only reason I would romance him is to have an example of that, like, in the series. But it just didn't make enough sense in character, aside from the fact that Shepard just seems to, by default, have a flirtatious attitude with him, almost no matter what we pick to say to him. It's weird, it's off-putting to me, personally. And I just had to retcon it entirely from... Because, like, I get the feeling, like, comparing, like, Jacob and James are kind of cut from the same cloth in some regards, but I think James is just a bit more loose. Like, not that way. Like, he's just a bit more chill, whereas Jacob is a more serious-minded soldier. Stoic, I guess, maybe a bit. Like, James is more...
I'm not willing to die to save this data. Let me...
Yeah. James is more James. So, I feel like James might be the type to... like, be cool with the idea of just having a flirtatious back and forth, even with, like, his lesbian friend, because that's just kind of the guy he is, and he understands that she is not at all offended by it, and that he knows that it's not, like, actually serious. And she... Whimsy appreciates that he's attracted to her. And is open to the potential, at least, for it to evolve into a purely romantic relationship if James is cool with that. Which he may or may not be. He might just be more comfortable with the... with a certain type of friends with benefits, I guess. Like, the benefit being that he gets to flirt with her as much as he wants. in this case. And she might playfully flirt with him in return. But it might be like an entirely different type of relationship on her polyamorous spectrum. There's like romance and just playful flirting. There's tears within tears. This is okay. Anyway.
I'll purge it and meet you at the shuttle bay.
I don't want to die.
Go! Just go.
Told you that we should have gone to a sanctuary. Okay. Let's just do this.
Badly equipped, guns offline. It would have been a massacre.
These scientists were fools to work for Cerberus, but at least they had the courage to break away.
Are you okay, Tally?
Hostiles ahead.
Wait. Can't overload the shield pylon? Okay.
Quickly, where's the satellite tower?
Like Bootu's having fun with something.
Jake, dish should be back online now.
Affirmative, but the guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
Cerberus is landing more troops.
Come on, come on, come on. No, you want to.
We have to get up there and activate those AA guns manually!
Okay.
The other gun's still down! Let's get over there!
Okay, one of us has to make these repairs.
I mean, it could be us, but we'll.
Tally, repair this ASAP.
Right.
Ready, Ash? Just you and me.
You bet, Shepard.
Okay.
What's the status of the guns?
I'm working as fast as I can.
I don't think that I'll shoot the shuttles down.
I'm done, Shepard. Now to bring the guns online.
Gotcha. I'm on it.
Shepard, AA guns are back online.
Copy that. Let's get these people out of here.
Okay, we're just back onto it.
Okay, the guns are already picking Cerberus ships out of the sky. Where we at?
On track. First shuttle is already loaded with everyone under 16.
Commander, when should we leave? What's our best chance for survival?
Jacob, what do you think? Are we ready?
Almost. We could go now. There's no do-overs here.
Agreed. We get one shot.
One opportunity.
Don't want to leave anything behind
Mama spaghetti.
to strengthen the elusive man's cause. Your call.
Okay. Why not yet?
Wait for my go.
You can begin the evacuation from the command terminal.
I think we.
Got it.
Yeah, I think we. I don't know if there's really any reason to.
Evacuation is go. Evacuation is go.
I mean, just anything more we can do. Prepare for it, so.
Have the guns punch a hole in the perimeter, then launch Shuttle 1.
Shuttle 1 is away.
Alright, everyone here head to the shuttle bay and...
Suicide fighter took out one of the guns. Cerberus troops are...
Get those people out of here.
Okay.
Shepard, shuttles are loaded. We need you at the landing area to make sure they get away. I'll meet you down there.
Where the fuck are we supposed to go? This way, I guess.
Let's move.
Clear the shuttle bay first so we can bring the door up. Then get out to the landing pad.
Got it.
Jacob, bring up the main door.
Got it, Shepard. Will do.
Okay, let's get these people out of here. Here we go. Jacob,
I'm
come in.
starting to
What's
wonder
your
if I
status?
should go for normal. Although, I think at certain points it's probably gonna be too
One
low.
more shuttle of refugees to go, right? We got this. Just need to hold them a little longer.
Shuttle 3 away. Evacuation complete.
That was the last of the civilians.
Shepard, heads up! The place is overrun. We gotta go. Headed to you with the shuttle.
Understood.
Heads up. Mech on the field.
Jacob, hang tight. We'll clear you a landing zone. Jacob, landing area cleared.
This place is crawling. Bringing the shuttle to you.
Roger that.
Shepard!
Commander!
Out by the skin of our teeth again, eh, Shepard?
Nice to see you back in action.
Yeah, feels good.
I was afraid we wouldn't get anyone out alive. But because of you, we got almost everyone. Thank you.
Dr. Cole, I have a request. One that you can't afford to turn down. I need your help against the Reapers.
Without a doubt. I'm at your service. And I'm sure you can count on the others as well.
You too, Jacob. I need you.
Of course, but I wouldn't mind staying with these folks.
You don't want to join the team on the Normandy?
I'm torn, Shepard, but looking out for these families is important to me. It's where I'm at right now. I hope you can see that.
Keep them safe, then. The Alliance needs that crucible.
You got it.
All right. Report to Admiral Hackett for your assignment.
You know, Commander, I've never met anyone like you. Just feel better knowing you're on our side.
Thanks.
Shepard, when this mess is over, drinks are on me. Be safe out there.
Hackett here.
I'm sending you a large team of scientists.
I have the dossier.
They're all Cerberus defectors. Keep them safe.
Will do, and I'll put them straight to work on the Crucible.
Jacob Taylor is with them and is already working to find a place for the families.
He'll be a valuable asset as well. Snagging Dr. Cole from the elusive man is a coup. Having her on our side could be a huge win for us.
The sooner we can get the Crucible finished, the better I'll feel.
I'm with you.
Shepard out.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
I don't care.
So, Sarah, about your buddy, the one who joined Cerberus. You heard from him?
No, I cut ties. Reported him for whatever good that did. No way I want that crap on my record.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander. The Cerberus scientists are safe with the Alliance. The brass thinks they'll be a big help on the Crucible.
First Grissom Academy, now this. Nice work.
You know how fighter pilots put those little stamp things under their cockpits for each kill? I'm thinking of getting one by the galaxy map every time I analyze the crap out of some data.
You're turning into a regular Marine.
Yes, well, I guess you're rubbing off on me.
Nice work.
Thanks, Commander. It feels good to bring someone out alive. Commander?
Let's press 35. Hijack detonation devices. Okay. Exploding kamikaze hijacks. Sure. Okay. I think we already did that. Oh no. Grotesque animal rights abuses. No. Oh, the space monkeys. Okay. I thought they were I forgot with Pyjacks where I thought they were the dog things. Which makes it sound like I'm terrible to dogs. I'm sorry. Must reload our save.
How's Jacob?
He'll be okay.
Glad to hear it. Nice to see those Cerberus scientists come to their senses.
After everything he's done, the elusive man can't pretend he's fighting for humanity. Anyone who isn't indoctrinated has to see that by now.
Glad we got out early. Commander?
What's on your mind, Edie?
Liara recently requested assistance in calculating whether the mass effect is a phenomenon that occurs only in our universe, or in all possible universes. It may be that our laws of physics only occur in a finite area, a bubble, if you will, in an ocean of other possibilities. I am speculating whether, if you went far enough out, or created enough energy, you could reach a place where 1 + 1 = 3. Everything would change. All energy, all matter, all the underlying math of the universe would be unrecognizable to us. Why? What were you thinking?
I'll get back to you on that.
Hello, Shepard.
I'm gonna go straight to engineering.
So, no regrets over fighting the Reapers on a human ship?
Hey, the Normandy's design was part Turian, remember?
You know what I mean.
No, somebody has to keep you from giving all the Dextros a bad name.
That's right. I remember you chastising me on behalf of my species for losing our homeworld to the Geth.
I never said that.
Would you like me to send you an audio recording?
No, I hate listening to recordings of myself. My voice never comes out right. Listen, about what I said.
Forget it.
No, I was wrong. I was young and I was wrong about your people. Oh, and about you.
Oh. Thanks.
How about you? You ever mind serving on an all-human ship?
It's not all human, as long as you're here. Talk to you later.
How things going? It's gonna be going well.
Commander.
The conversations need to go a little differently, maybe, but not that much adjusting.
Are you sure you want to play this game?
What's the matter, Vicarian? You chicken?
I don't even know what that is, though I've heard everything in the galaxy tastes like it. But if you're suggesting I'm scared, game on, Vega.
Age before wisdom.
Okay. Back in my C-Sec days, I busted a Batarian spy ring that was trying to assassinate a counselor.
Please, I fought off a dozen angry Batarians on Omega single-handedly. Used one of them as a landing pad off a 3-story jump.
Just warming up, seeing what you had. Now, I tracked down this guy, Saren. Stopped him from raising a Geth army and unleashing the Reapers 3 years ago.
Doesn't count. You did that with Shepard.
You're right. I was with Shepard from the very beginning.
That just means you're old.
Still think you can win this, huh?
I can do this all day, Scars.
Funny you mention those. Ever hear the name Archangel?
I might have.
You know you have. I'm Archangel.
Maybe I heard something about that too.
Then maybe you also heard that for a couple months there, the crime rate on Omega mysteriously dropped while Archangel did a little house cleaning.
So you ran a cleaning service on Omega. Back on Fel Prime, I uncovered a pair of harvesters. Had to kill them by myself.
2 worm necks, that's almost impressive.
Oh, that's not even the best part. They left behind an egg. It hatched, and I trained it to let me fly it.
The Alliance teach you to make up crap like that, or did you figure it out all by yourself?
It's a gift. You've been through a lot, Scars.
You giving up?
Nah, I got more. Just don't like to talk about it.
Fair enough. We've all got one of those.
Just one, huh?
Yeah. Not every story has a happy ending.
Except there was this one time I teamed up with a Turian named Garrus Vicarian. He was pretty good with a gun, but he thought he was some kind of hotshot.
Yeah, I knew this wise-ass Marine named Jimmy Vega. Sounds like a pole dancer on Omega. Always got on my nerves. But the kid was alright. Had guts when it counted.
And together they cured the genophage.
And made peace between the Geth and Quarians.
And finally kicked the Reapers from this galaxy and into the next.
With a little help from their friends.
Nah, it was just us. But mostly me.
Is that actually programmed in? I think it is. Like, I just noticed, I think as we're standing here listening to the conversation, our head is actually turning to face the person speaking as we're overhearing the conversation. That is actually if that's intentional and I'm not just imagining it, that's a nice touch.
I'm glad Jacob saw through the elusive man. At least not everyone in Cerberus has lost their mind. This fight can use him. Don't mind us. Just telling James here what it means to be a real soldier.
We need to bring James up at some point.
Shepard.
James is kind of grown on us.
Hey, Commander. Hey, Commander.
Oh, he doesn't have anything else to say. I'm not sure if Chakos has any things to say.
The private messages terminal has new correspondence.
Okay, Liara is just gone. That's crazy. I don't know how to deal with that. I could have sworn there was a message about, or something about Bryn being pregnant. Maybe I'm imagining it, or maybe it comes later, I don't know. Sitting on the other side now. How?
We got lucky down there, Commander. Civilians, children. Could have been very bad. I don't even want to think about it. But scooping the scientists right from under the elusive man's nose? That's gotta piss him off. I'm glad that Jacob guy is gonna be alright. I hope we can trust a bunch of ex-Cerberus. Just saying. Commander?
Although, I could start the Citadel thing. Like after we get Zaid, but I think we're still missing Miranda, so. I might have to wait until Horizon, which I think doesn't trigger until we're a fair amount into the third act.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
was attacked, but Alliance forces were able to evacuate all students. Reaper forces have claimed the Argus road cluster after heavy fighting. Reports also have them entering the Perseus Vale near Geth space.
Okay. The Willis Embassy. Hopefully this is where we're supposed to go to start tracking down Zaid.
Was the Volus ambassador here earlier?
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in. Spectre business.
I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
You've never been this uncooperative with us before, Ambassador.
That's because you were actually doing some good in the galaxy before.
Has that changed? How many colonies would be gone if we hadn't taken action against the Collectors?
Too many. But fighting the Alliance
must continue in order to end the war. We understand it took a lot for you to reach out to Cerberus, Ambassador Korlak. We ask that you trust us a little longer.
You people are monsters!
Ambassador, please.
Hundreds dead. Udina betraying the Council. I should have cut ties with you ages ago.
And what will that accomplish now? The risks you took by passing information to Cerberus. It's left you in an interesting position. If you sever contact, we can't protect you from the consequences.
I have no time for this.
We'll speak again. Have a good day, Ambassador Korlak.
The Turians think I'm still working for Cerberus. They've put a price on my head. I can't go to CSEC, but Cerberus has plans. An entire Turian colony rests on my life. If anyone finds this, I hid a tracking receiver in the office suite. What are you...
Damn, Cerberus has them everywhere nowadays. You're gonna go on about them all night.
Just get the car up here quick. Little bastard's even heavier than he looks.
Zaid?
Caution, both suits are highly pressurized. Okay, how do we leave? Okay. The frig? Is this bugged? If this is bugged, then it's screwed trying to recruit Zaid. Well, there is a console. I don't know what to do, how to do with it. Or if it will even help me here. Bug? Oh, there it is.
How long till we killed Kolak?
Once the credits go through. Was beginning to think you weren't interested in the money.
I'm not. Because Korlak worked for Cerberus? What'd they do to you?
None of your goddamn business. He waking up?
This is Commander Shepard. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. C-Sec will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing.
They won't give a damn when they realize you sold them out to Cerberus.
Wait. Cerberus is planning to attack a colony that...
Stay calm. Help's coming.
Okay.
Zaid used to work for Cerberus. Ask him why he's here.
Why? Why go after your old employer, Zaid?
Now you know my name, all of a sudden.
Good question.
Damn, wrong door. I need you alive to stop Cerberus.
Cerberus is after a Turian colony. Kill me, and they get it.
Drop my name.
Shepard's investigating. She's a reason.
It's like an entirely new area. Oh, here we go. Might be an entirely new area.
Been a while, Zaid.
Shepard. Glad I wasn't just making an ass of myself over a hunch. Undisciplined bastards. This is what I get for signing up at the last minute.
Where's Korlak?
I'm here, Commander. You saved my life.
Oh, thanks.
I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
Did those mercs hurt you?
I'm fine. They wanted me alive until the fees were delivered for my capture. They didn't care about what I had to say.
You kept mentioning a colony in your message.
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor.
Turn? You already betrayed your own people.
We saved your life. Tell us what planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Or you could give us both.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
You tried to do the right thing before. It failed because you trusted the wrong people. Now here's your chance to make up for it. You're giving us Volus support, and you're going to help us make Cerberus pay for using you.
I can't.
You can.
Waste of everyone's time trying to appeal to a Volus's better nature, Shepard.
Aphis. The colony's name is Aphis. Cerberus wants its shipyards.
And the bombing fleet?
Yes, it's yours, Commander. I'll speak with Citadel Security about this incident. You have my thanks.
Took him long enough to spit that out.
Zaid, what are you doing here?
Later, C6 on their way. Won't be too pleased with the mess we left them. Talk more later, Shepard.
Let's see where he ends up. He might end up on the loading docks, or he might be at the We'll start the docks, and then hopefully we can get to the new old bar. If we need to.
Council reports that food shortages may happen in the near future.
Ooh, Conrad Werner.
Cerberus wants our help. And if Cerberus is good enough for Commander Shepard, it should be good enough for us.
Oh, for the love of...
Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Wow, it's great to see you again. I joined Cerberus too.
Conrad, Cerberus just tried to kill the Council. I'm not working with them.
Oh no. I screwed up again, didn't I?
What can you tell me about your Cerberus contacts?
Not much. They wanted me to help recruit people near the medical station.
Which was sabotaged while you had everyone distracted.
Oh. Oh, wait. No.
I'll deal with it. Just don't do anything.
Okay. But I might be able to help you with whatever you're doing now that isn't Cerberus.
Conrad, I'm building an ancient Prothean dark energy device to stop the Reapers. Can you help with that?
Well, I did write my doctoral dissertation on xenotechnology and dark energy integration.
Really?
Yes. In fact, I may be able to find some ancient tech schematics that could help you with construction. Hang on. I have an old contact. Ah, come on, Hossel, help me out. Sorry. The war has him scared.
Hossel? Gavin Hossel, the tech researcher? I did him a favor once. Tell him this is for me.
I had no idea you two knew each other. Small universe. Okay, he's forwarding the schematics over. Oh no, it's in an ancient Asari dialect. We'd need a lot of ancient Asari writing to translate.
I don't have that.
Here, at least let me send you my dissertation. Maybe it'll help a little. Anyway, good luck fixing the Metagel dispensers. I'll just be here, not touching anything.
Poor Saeed isn't here. Why would Saeed be here? If I known about the map system, I probably would have actually found Kelly without having to save edit her alive.
Hey there.
Hey.
Looking mighty low today. You okay? Anyone been bothering you?
No, it's not that. I'm fine.
Ah, I see. So, any news?
No, their shuttle must be real slow, that's all. Do you think they're okay? They promised they'd come get me, no matter what they had to do. But it's been so long.
I don't know, kid. I'm sure they'd be happy, knowing you're safe.
It's just... I miss them. miss them so much.
I don't believe it. Come on. I don't believe it. I know. You don't have to say anything, but I'm about to make my comeback. You just gonna stand there and watch? Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take that.
How many medical dispensers do I need to?
I believe those are my credits.
I heard about the horrible things Cerberus did during the coup. That's not the organization I joined. These refugees have no place to go. These refugees have no place to go.
I need support. Someone sabotaged the Metagel dispensers, and I've got some idiot preaching about Cerberus down here. No, I've contacted CSEC. They said it's not a priority and it doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication.
I fixed the sabotage. The Metagel dispensers should be working now.
Thank you. I'll get patients moving through triage immediately.
Great work, Shepard. And listen, I'm sorry for... Hey, that's him. That's my Cerberus contact. Hey, you! You're under arrest. Shepard, did I help?
Yeah, Conrad. You helped.
You're only shot in the leg. Maybe the groin. He'll be fine. I need to go to the club, probably. If we can find it. I'll go to Purgatory. And then to Arcos. I'm getting just a little more used to, Oh, there's no actual Damn it, there's no map. You aren't able to add new maps, so... There he is, that's my
Wonder
powder
if
key.
you'd show up, Shepard. Figured you'd be too busy recruiting goddamn armies for this war you're in charge of.
I could always use more help.
I'll bet. I've seen footage of what happened on Earth. Tell you what, I'll see if some old contacts of mine are still around. Can't promise you anything, but if enough of them are still breathing, I can lend a hand.
Why go after Cerberus?
Started with them trying to hire me back after we hit the collectors. Cerberus paid me enough after the Omega-4 relay. Retired is what I should have done. But it's tough to settle down, knowing the Reapers are on their way.
What did Cerberus want?
They wanted anyone with experience leading a fight. Gave me a tour of one of their new cruisers. Nice setup. Top-of-the-line ship, organized crew, damn impressive weapons. Thought I'd been shot at by every kind of gun, but didn't recognize half of what Cerberus was using.
What scared you off?
Another hunch. Cerberus wanted me to lead their new recruits, but I slipped off tour to talk to their soldiers. Found a restricted area and caught an officer without a helmet. Wasn't supposed to have done that, apparently.
You saw what the elusive man did to his people?
It's downright sick. I asked the soldier what the hell had happened to his face. Pissed him off.
Wrong up your face!
Or maybe he didn't even understand the question.
Things go downhill with Cerberus from there?
They didn't want me leaving, I can tell you. Shot my way out with one of their fancy new rifles. You know, I thought I'd find myself a bolt hole. Sit this one out somewhere warm and quiet. But no one tries to trick me into becoming a goddamn husk. Been picking up jobs against Cerberus ever since.
What else were you up to before the war?
I had Vito to hunt down after he got away from us on Zoya. Cost me nearly everything I'd made to track him down. But I did it. Found him on a sun's base inside a colony. Hired some men, stormed the place. Blew up the shuttle port first this time.
So what happened to Vito?
Vito was holed up in a tower with nowhere to go. I was close. We could hear Vito panicking, screaming orders. Then this shadow fell over everything. Damnedest thing, hearing a battlefield go quiet like that. Bet you can guess what happened.
The Reapers.
Yeah, completely tore up the base. Bunch of harvesters scooped up everyone in sight. Saw one grab Vito. Can still hear the bastard scream. He tried shooting, but the gun fell out of his hand. Then he looked straight at me. Finally saw me. Begged me to shoot him.
What'd you do?
I walked away. Dodged the rest of the fight. Only one who made it back to the shuttle. Still, felt like I won that one.
You seem pretty calm about the Reapers showing up.
Just wish they'd waited until I was dead and buried before setting Earth on fire. At my age, you're supposed to take it easy. But that fleet you're putting together might make the Reapers think twice if you pull it off.
If?
Nothing personal. There's just a hell of a lot that could still go wrong.
We're not gonna have much luck just sitting around.
True, but you've picked a hell of a fight to get yourself into. Free space is shrinking every day, and everyone knows it. Should get your fleets moving, at least. Keep them focused.
I'll keep it in mind. Who are those people you were with?
Bunch of mercs from Omega. Signed on with them when I heard they were making a hit on Cerberus. Should have studied the job longer.
There's no way you could have known Korlak stopped working for Cerberus.
That's no excuse. I killed Korlak and I'd have done right by Cerberus. No. The way I see it, those bastards owe me.
Do you know the current leader of the Suns?
Vosk? Don't remind me. Little scumbag shot his mouth off on a patrol mission once. Got half his squad killed. Real popular after that. We couldn't boot him from the Suns fast enough. Should have ended his tenure with a bullet.
Then what's Vosk doing as Blue Sun's leader?
He's vicious, organized, and a suck-up. Vito must have welcomed him back once I was gone. Vosk thinks he's got a bargaining position with Arya. What a laugh. I'll give it a month before she knocks his teeth in.
No designs on the Blue Suns yourself?
I spent some of the best years of my life putting the Suns together. Nowadays, they're just another gang posing as mercenaries. Breaks my goddamn heart to see what Vito turned them into.
So you're not interested?
Nah. I was done with them a long time ago.
See you around, Zaid.
All right, Shepard. I'll be here a while.
Okay. That should be everyone for now. Oh, Jack's apartment. That's how to actually get to Jack's apartment. I just stumbled across it. Sweet. There's Pet Barn, that's what they're called. Wish we had some music though. Jack's poetry. My soul burns with the fire of darkness, quenched only in the pain of loneliness. I held my breath waiting until spots appear black as the past, and I fill my lungs with lies of hope. I mark myself black and jagged to cover the scars that make me a monster. A warning. This is not a place of honor. My esteemed dead are buried here.
Izo?
Yeah, he's from Thessia. Naturally biotic from all the element zero. Their biotics make them short-tempered, so a lot of them get abused or abandoned. Can you imagine someone doing that? I found him at a rescue place. I'm trying to teach him that it's okay to trust people. He started out really angry, but I've been giving him lots of love, and now he's a big old softie. What?
You're aware of the parallels here, right?
What the hell are you talking about, Shepard?
Mistreated biotic, No? Never mind. Forget I said anything. He seems like a good pet.
Yeah. Who's my badass biotic? Who's my badass biotic? I was gonna go play fetch with him on the Presidium. Wanna come help make sure he doesn't eat anyone?
Absolutely.
We might see this as another cutscene later. Lieutenant, Tony, Jack, here's all the information I have on your mother. I'm afraid it isn't much, but I hope it brings you some closure. Provided we survive this war and my resources are still intact, I'll be glad to help you find her. U.S. Medical Facility, Eden Prime 2165. Tap for possible Cerberus involvement. Archiver, I'm sorry. These things, there's so much about prenatal element zero exposure that we don't understand. But no, she was fine. She's fine and happy. You told me she needed a checkup. Happen quickly. We were able to bring her back. You said she needed a checkup. How did this happen? I'm very sorry. I want to see her. No, ma'am. Believe me. After what the seizures did to the poor child's body, how did this happen? We don't know. To be honest, this isn't the first infant we've lost this way. Why? Oh, my God, why? We're working on treatments. The government doesn't put much effort into it, though. Don't want to interfere with their biotic recruitments. Sons of bitches, those sons of bitches. This is made up be the right time. If you're willing to let us study your baby's body, we could do some tests. Want to keep her? I don't want another family to go through what we went through. Okay, yes, whatever helps. Thank you so much. Nurse will you sign a few forms. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Open the secure channel. Authorization 3362. Yes, yeah, it's me. I've got a candidate. Yes, highest potential I've seen in years. The family has been dealt with. Send a team from Pragia ASAP. Jack, your stereo is broken. Want me to fix it for you? Okay, maybe later. The frig? Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? I wasn't even entirely aware that this was like extra content. Oh, there we go. So I didn't bother to save before going here. It was go to one of the other embassies and then from there. Go to the general embassies. They only have to like and just hang by me when I'm live streaming.
Reaper forces have claimed the Argus cluster after heavy fighting. Reports also have them entering.
I have excellent news. Your daughter's paperwork has been processed.
What? You said it was impossible. How did you pull it off?
Well, I talked to a few friends, called in a few favors, maybe even stayed up a few nights. I wasn't sure I could pull it off, but everything's in order, and your daughter leaves for Thessia tomorrow. A caretaker will travel with her to ensure she reaches her relatives back on the homeworld.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Why don't you go spend the time you have left with her? I'll take care of the rest.
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming.
Did you find something?
The Council has ordered a full review into Donald Udina's activities. We're still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still missing a key component.
The catalyst. Do you know something?
Not exactly. But there is a artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst. The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there.
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Every species in the Citadel has its secrets, Commander. But this one, in the wrong hands, would upset the balance of galactic power.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
Which is why I'm bringing this to you.
I appreciate the help.
It's you who will be helping us. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower.
I'll do what I can.
Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night. Goddess be with you.
Oh, we'll go ahead and buy this. It's one of the most expensive things. They almost got fully upgraded. There's 2 steps away. I don't know where, I have no idea where. I haven't worn this in a while.
I fully understand the situation. Of course, I read through the names of the dead every day, but...
His camera angles are wrong.
Please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son, Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply. I am Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
Reaper forces have been sighted in the
Okay, now I have to go to Purgatory. Such a nuisance having to help people all the time.
So I thought about talking to Commander Bailey some more about that guy scamming the refugees.
Good. Concussion's almost gone.
A drink. Are they supposed to be at this bar, or are they at the other bar now? For shits and giggles. Shits and giggles.
I recovered some texts from the library in Reaper-controlled space. I can have them waiting for you at Bay D-24 if that would help.
Really? Well, damn. It couldn't hurt. Thank you. Maybe those texts will help the Asari remember how to fight again.
Why do you have to move everything around? Maybe the club is a lounge. Or it could be bugged, I don't know. Or I'm just stupid, which is entirely possible as well. I check the check the quest log, but I'll check the bar area again just in case I'm.
So I thought about talking to Commander Bailey some more about that guy scamming the refugees.
Really? What'd he say?
How's the head?
Any idea how
Good.
big he is?
Concussion's almost gone.
I said I thought about
Good.
talking.
When I heard you were injured.
It was stupid. I should have ducked when that wall came down.
There should be a
Something
quest
gotta
marker
stay
that
on
like just
all.
comes up to show me like where.
Send me a set of vortex armor. Man, summoning supply shouldn't mess that one up.
Whatever.
I hear you. The way people in there keep acting like
I heard those are pretty good.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
I'm gonna check engineering again just in case. I'm sure if anything in the Citadel counts as a quest, but
I was just thinking about the Banshees. The Asari are so beautiful. And to see that done to them.
The Reapers have done the same to most intelligent species they've encountered. Humans, Batarians, Turians, and even Krogan have been modified into Reaper foot soldiers.
But not Quarians.
No, the Reapers have not encountered your people in significant numbers.
You don't think it's because of our weakened immune systems?
No.
I just assumed we weren't useful.
Quarians are intelligent, adaptable, and technically adept. You would make excellent Reaper soldiers.
Thanks, ED. I think.
Tally, the Normandy has benefited greatly from your work, and your people are providing vital support in the war effort.
We wouldn't be doing as well without the Geth. And we wouldn't be doing as well without you.
Thank you, Tally.
Thanks for coming by.
love you.
Thanks for coming by.
Is that all you can say? That's literally all she could say.
You and this human called Jacob were both part of Cerberus.
That is correct.
And Cerberus is filled with traitors to humanity.
Yes, they oppose us in this war.
Then why should we trust either of you?
We have severed our ties with the organization.
But you were programmed by Cerberus.
I can extrapolate where this is going. I have superseded my original programming and have chosen to oppose Cerberus.
You mean you have chosen to oppose your creators?
Correct.
I find this a very troubling freedom machine. That is all. Those humans you saved were fortunate. There are still places in the galaxy to hide. Our refugees perished. There was nowhere left to run. I trust you, Commander, when you say you no longer expedite Cerberus's goals. Otherwise... Perhaps later, Commander.
wheelchair or something?
Ma'am. Okay. I tried talking to... Okay, so it's not all, like, completely...
So, Udina finally went over the edge. I never really liked the man. Now I know why. It's nice to have Tally back. I've made sure we're well stocked with dextro-based antibiotics and antihistamines.
Why would we need those? Oh, yes.
Hello, Commander.
There is new information on the...
Hey, Liara's back.
Good to see you again, Shepard.
List of recent versions by Saeed. Bulk purchases of grenades. Bulk purchases of thermal clips. Bulk purchases of metagel. First improve. I believe armor purchasing. Bulk purchase now.
Commander.
Okay, nothing new there. He's like, maybe see what the Garrus hangout includes. Doesn't go any farther than that. Okay. On to the next partner.
Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer.
Okay, we're gonna take a bathroom break. Maybe recharge our AirPods just in case, but I don't think we'll be running out of charge, but you never know. Okay, be back in a few. And we're back. There's a dark energy dissertation. Is worth exactly 1 military strength point. Ellie.
Is under heavy Reaper attack. There's activity across most of the planet.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Negative. All channels are scrambled across the spectrum. The mission's looking really dicey.
This is too important. It's now or never.
Shepard, that's my home down there. I have to go.
Then get to the shuttle, and let's do this.
We could take James with us, but more cost of fabrication. Let's go full cost of fabrication now. No glowy bits. Oh, it got some glowy bits on the back. I don't have the N7 stripes though. No health boost, but whatever. We'll see how well that works for us. Also, let's see what. Oh, we haven't worn this for particularly long yet. It has greater weight, substantially more weight, a fair amount more damage, less accuracy, less capacity. Yeah, I think we're gonna. I think it was the Viper that we've been using the whole time. So like, just upgrade the hell out of the other one for nothing. Let's actually try to upgrade our
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
These coordinates the counselor gave you are for the Temple of Athame. My mother took me there once. It's several thousand years old. And for some reason, It has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Benezia took you to this temple?
I was just a child. I thought it was a history lesson, but now, maybe there was more to it.
What do you mean?
I went digging through her old files. She had heavily encrypted records on this place, some dating back centuries. I still can't crack most of them. Whatever's going on, it's well hidden.
I remember your mother. She fought so hard against indoctrination.
And this brings all those memories back. What if Thessia faces the same fate?
Not for long. We'll find the catalyst and save Thessia.
I hope you're right.
Hey, buckle up. This one's gonna be tight.
This can't be happening. My home.
You'll mourn later. Right now, we're vulnerable up here.
Let's get down.
You must be Commander Shepard. Lieutenant, Outpost Tychus is running out of ammunition.
We all are. Tell them to make every shot count.
Eastern Perimeter reports they've been breached.
Where are the reinforcements?
This is Task Force Pandora, requesting reinforcements at Quad.
Commander, we heard... The barrier's been breached. Commander, we'll talk later. Get on that gun up there and do some damage. Somebody better get on that gun. The gun over there. Put it to use. Enemy targets on the bridge. Hold them back. More on the way. Keep firing. Enemy targets on the bridge. Hold them back. More on the way.
Very good.
The gun, Commander. Get on it.
Oh, but there's...
What are you doing, Commander? Put that gun to use.
But there's no more enemies left. I don't think. I don't...
Put it to use.
Ellie, please, not right now. I don't know what the hell is going on.
The gun, Commander. Get on
What the fuck is going on? Yes, I don't see anyone else. The fuck is wrong with you?
What are you doing, Commander? Put that gun to use.
For what?
The gun over there. Put it to use. The gun, Commander. Get on it.
Is somebody supposed to target? Was it like clear this debris or what? There's this weird bullet thing that's hovering in midair. You freaking kidding me? Enemies are weird. Okay, this is a common glitch 11 fucking years ago. Apparently Husk this isn't a glitch. Sometimes Husk get sucking things. Well, that's what I call a fucking glitch. This is at least an 11-year-old glitch. This is from the original fucking game.
Lieutenant, Outpost Tychus is running out of ammunition. We all are. Commander, we heard... The barrier's been breached. Commander, we'll talk later. Get on that gun up there and do some damage. Somebody better get on that gun. Enemy targets on the bridge. Hold them back.
There we go.
I want that gunship prepped and in the air. Plot that hole! We're on it! Someone get me a location on our snipers. Yes, ma'am. Commander, I'm Lieutenant Curran. We've been told to expect you. My orders are to hold this grid at all costs. Shore up the barrier! But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
What exactly were you told about me?
Nothing but your name. Mission details were classified, which just means we'll die without knowing why.
I know what that's like, but you have to trust the chain of command.
We're not even sure the chain still exists. So what are we doing here?
We're after a relic inside the temple. It's important.
That's what this is all about? One of our outposts has been trying to reach the scientists over there, but we lost contact.
I could probably bring what's his face here, and that would be.
I'm sorry, Commander. If your relic has lasted this long, it can wait a little longer. I've lost enough people today. I'm pulling the rest of them out.
No.
If we don't get to that temple, Lieutenant, this will be the last you ever see of Thessia. You're witnessing the extinction of our entire race. This is the end.
And you really think you can stop all that from happening? We've uncovered a Prothean superweapon. It will win this war.
Prothean, huh? How do you know it'll finish the job?
It's the only chance any of us have got.
This is Lieutenant Curran. Hold your positions. I want a path carved to the temple. Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way. Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won on Thessia. Make it count.
I was here years ago. To see the city burning like this is...
It can be rebuilt. Just worry about the next 20 meters. Watch it!
This has to end.
Use your anger against the enemy, Liara.
Remember that, because here they come. Staggered approach! Try to use cover! Push them back!
We're clear.
Then move! Get off the bridge!
I think, as far as I can tell, I think the main difference between narrative and casual difficulty is that your shields recharge almost instantly on narrative difficulty, making you effectively invincible, which is actually some good game design there.
On that building, we've got fire support.
Scatter and take cover! Watch the edges! Don't let him get around us!
Watch our perimeter.
Oh, we can kind of boot you. Oh, we have 94 ammo capacity.
There's a ramp here, Shepard. Might be our way through. I still can't face those things. My own people.
The Reapers enjoy turning our own kind against us. They must think it destroys an enemy's morale. As a child, I always had nightmares about Geth attacking me in my sleep. The worst horror I could imagine. Until now.
Vipers on that balcony! They're sorry. We might be able to reach them.
The Reaper is leaving us alone. I don't care to repeat ramp.
This is Specialist Kayla. Specialist Geneva was just killed by enemy fire. Wait, fire. Watch your head. How long can you hold out? Now that you're here, as long as it takes. If you really win this war, we get to that temple and the Reapers are history. Grab the gear over there when you hit, and let's do some damage. Nice shot.
This feels like a kill zone.
Got one. Go into cover. Outpost Titan isn't far from here. I can cover you. Go! That's the last of them. Get moving, Commander.
Toward the Reaper. It's a way out of here.
And into something worse.
No choice. This nightmare never ends.
The hell it won't. We get to this artifact and we can all wake up.
It's been so long. I can't believe we're this close.
Watch it! We're trying to reach Outpost Tychus.
You're looking at it!
What about the rest of your squad?
They're all dead! We tried punching through to the scientists, but I'm all that's left.
What about reinforcements?
We had gunships flying support, but things got too hot with that Reaper. They can't chance it.
I know it's rough, but I don't see another way in without their help.
Have I told you how much I hate this war? Talon Swarm, this is Outpost Tychus. Is anybody left on this frequency? We are in need of immediate air support. Commander Shepard is here.
Copy, this is Talon 1. I'm on the way. Talon 5 inbound. Ground targets confirmed. Weapons are hot. Light them up. Talon 1, watch the jamming. Target acquired. I'm hit. The stabilizer blew out. This is Talon 5. Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it now.
Go, Commander! I'll cover you from here.
Commander Shepard, I've got your back. Let's get you into that tunnel. Missiles are hot.
Alliance can spring for air support.
Move! Now's our chance!
Watch out, more hostiles ahead. Watch it! One walking perfect on the way!
Hey! 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 Hey!
Bogey incoming. Hang tight while I shake him. Up ahead! The Reapers have their own air support! I hope that's silent! Forget about us!
Keep your head down and give them everything you've got.
Talon 5, find a position. Let's punch a hole.
There he is!
You're almost there, Commander. Keep it up. I'm in trouble. My shields just took damage. Talon 5 going down. Repeat, Talon 5. Ah!
So much sacrifice. We have to make it worth something.
Okay, bye. Took it down.
Looks like we're in the clear. Let's get inside.
That could be difficult.
Let me take a look. It's military-grade encryption. I think I can override it.
Military grade? That seems excessive.
Especially since few still follow the Athame doctrine. Hello? Is anyone there?
This feels wrong. The scientists should be here.
Take a look around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for. What's this?
The goddess Athame's shield. Legends say she used it to protect Thessia when the heavens grew angry.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. It's the goddess Athame's sword. Myths say she wielded it against the jealous gods who threatened our ancestors. Without knowing what we're looking for, I'd need more time to study it to know for sure.
If this was Rannoch, there's no way our scientists would have run. Something isn't right here.
Sorry for not bringing.
How about this?
A page from one of our earliest religious texts, the Athame Codex. Doesn't look promising. It describes how Athame taught our ancestors mathematics.
This would be like where Javik kind of sets certain records straight.
I'm guessing these are the scientists. What are we looking at here?
A primitive rendition of the goddess Athame. She's speaking to her ancient Asari followers. I don't think this is the artifact.
Except your goddess looks like a Prothean here.
What? But I see what you mean. That is troubling.
Whatever your government's hiding here, Liara, they weren't fooling around.
Another page from the Codex. Not very useful. It talks about a theme's guide granting us the gift of biotics as a reward for worshipping her.
Liara. Never mind. I won't even try to speculate what this means.
Really?
Their throats.
What happened to them?
They've been slit. The Reapers didn't do this. We're going to have to figure this out on our own.
Who's that supposed to be?
It's a theme. Her image became more like ours over time.
And less Prothean.
I admit this all raises serious questions about Asari history. To consider the Protheans may have been involved in our past, it would change everything we know about ourselves. If the Reapers hadn't attacked, this revelation would be the biggest event our civilization...
Ah! There's a Prothean beacon here.
What? You're sure?
It's not something you forget.
But why hide it?
The one you found on Mars gave us the Crucible. Keeping this quiet makes sense.
That can't be. I can't believe my people would keep this a secret.
A beacon like this could explain why Asari are so advanced.
You did say this temple is thousands of years old, Liara. Lots of time to study it.
That doesn't make it true.
Like a Thame not being Prothean? Think about it, Liara. It would only take a few scientific advances to give the Asari an edge over others. Which, I'd like to point out, you now have.
Well, if it is true, the Asari should have shared this knowledge. We might not have been in this mess if they had.
You don't know that, Shepard. We don't know what's going on here.
I know we don't have much time to find out.
The few records I can access talk about tapping into Prothean data streams, reconstructing matrices, none of which I see here.
Maybe that's the point.
By the goddess. Literally.
Look around. There must be more of these connections.
Incredible. The beacon seems to think you're Prothean, Shepard. It must be the cipher you got back on Pharaohs years ago.
Don't remind me.
Keep searching. No connection here.
Can you believe we're this close? We can get what we need here. Finish the Crucible and finally destroy the Reapers.
I'd say that one counts.
I can't believe this whole temple is a front.
Best place to hide a secret is out in the open.
They've been extracting data from it for centuries. I never knew.
Let's hope it doesn't take us as long.
The beacon is powering up. You can feel it. It still doesn't look like the sequence is complete yet.
This isn't a connection. Keep looking. This doesn't appear to be a connection. We should keep searching. That did it. I think we can access the beacon now.
We need to hurry. This place isn't going to... last very long.
Obtaining chronological marker. Hold. Timescale established. Post-Prothean cycle confirmed.
What are you?
Reaper presence detected. This galactic cycle has already reached its extinction terminus. Systems shutting down.
No, wait!
We need answers.
To what question?
The catalyst. We need to know what it is to finish the Crucible.
A Prothean.
A VI. Remember Vigil all those years ago?
I am called Vendetta, an advanced virtual construct of Patrick Van, overseer of the project you refer to as Crucible. He died fighting the Reapers in the Battle of Tranvia 9. Your remaining time is also at an end.
Were all Protheans so grim?
What happened to the Crucible in your time? Why didn't the Protheans deploy it?
We were sabotaged from within. A splinter group argued we should dominate the Reapers rather than destroy them. It fractured our order of battle. Later, we discovered the Separatists were indoctrinated.
I guess they had their own elusive man to deal with.
Our studies of past ages led us to believe that time is cyclical. Many patterns repeat.
Like the Reaper attacks.
And beyond. The same peaks of evolution, the same valleys of dissolution. The same conflicts are expressed in every cycle, but in a different manner. The repetition is too prevalent to be merely chance.
We assumed the Reapers were responsible for the pattern.
Perhaps, though I believe the Reapers are only servants of the pattern. They are not its master.
So who is the master?
Unknown. Its presence is inferred rather than observed. The only certainty is its intention. Galactic annihilation. You now stand at that precipice.
There's still hope for this cycle. We need to know what the catalyst is. Trillions of lives are at risk.
Trillions of lives are always at risk. But if the Reapers have arrived to end your cycle, this discussion is too late.
We can break this cycle. We found your plans for the Crucible. We're building it right now.
The Crucible is not of Prothean design. It is the work of countless galactic cycles stretching back millions of years. Each cycle adds to it. Each improves upon it. Thus far, none have successfully defeated the Reapers with it.
Then we'll be the first. Tell us what the catalyst is.
If you wish to continue fighting, I will not hinder you, though I deem your odds of success remote.
We'll take our chances.
Very well. If you have followed the plans for the Crucible, I will interface with your systems and assist with the catalyst too. Indoctrinated presence detected. Activating security protocol.
It's what's his face?
You killed the scientists. What do you want?
Shepard.
How did you find this place?
The archives. Or did your shadow broker miss that one?
Show yourself. I promise I won't miss.
Stick to your talents, Dr. Dasani. You've helped uncover the key to subjugating the Reapers.
Or destroying them.
Damn it, Shepard. Destroying the Reapers gains us nothing.
How about peace?
They're just trying to control us. Think about it. If they wanted all organic life destroyed, they could do it. There would be nothing left.
You've forgotten everything you stood for. Cerberus was supposed to be humanity's sword, not a dagger in our back.
Poetic. But as usual, you miss the point. The world is more gray than you care to admit.
With the Prothean data in this beacon, I can end this conflict once and for all. You're either with me or against me. There's nothing gray about that.
No, I suppose there isn't. Leng, the commander has something I need. Please relieve her of it. And then bring me the data.
Oh, that was a very short boss battle.
going on?
This is Shepard. Give us your location.
I repeat, is anyone on this frequency?
We read you. Give me your
The lieutenant's down. Our whole zone is collapsing. What happened to Shepard? Did they make it to the temple? I saw them. Wait, I've got a Reaper inbound. Please, is anybody there? Wait, guys, no!
Commander? Counselor? The mission...
We've lost contact with the It's gone dark.
How soon will the Crucible be ready to deploy? Counselor, I wish the news was better. We didn't get the information.
What happened?
Cerberus was there. We were defeated. We don't know how to finish the Crucible.
I don't know what to say. What was the situation on Thessia?
Deteriorating fast. The Reapers are there in strength.
Then you'll excuse me. There are preparations to make, continuity of civilization to consider. I never thought this day would come.
None of us did. Sorry.
Asari forces are in full retreat. It is no longer safe for us to remain in this system.
Get us out of here.
Shepard. Nobody could have predicted Cerberus would reach Thessia before us.
It's my job to be prepared, no matter what. And now Thessia's lost, as is the data on the catalyst. I'm sick of Cerberus beating us to the punch.
Let's kick them in the balls first for a change.
I'm with James. Anyone know where they're hiding? Anyone?
Well, there is something.
Let's hear it, Trainer.
I was able to track Kai Leng's shuttle through the relay and extrapolate his destination. But the signal disappeared in the Yera system.
Naturally.
It's not just gone, though. The signal is being actively blocked.
How?
I'm not sure, but something is interfering with all signal activity in that region of space.
Commander, the Yera system is home to Sanctuary and little else. Sanctuary is a supposed safe haven for Warwick.
You think it's worth checking out, Trainer?
Okay.
Yes, Mom.
Or what?
If Specialist Trainer hadn't examined the data so astutely, the interference would have been undetectable.
Nice work, Trainer. You're giving us a shot. Now let's make sure we don't waste it.
I was stationed on Horizon in the Yera system. You were the only Cerberus presence while I was there.
It's a slim lead. Let's hope it's the right one.
I don't care how slim the leads are at this point. We've come too far to let Cerberus stop us. I want that Prothean data. I want the catalyst. No excuses. Dismissed.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Really?
Not after we took down that Reaper on Rannoch. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's no way we could have stopped every Reaper on Thessia. The Asari should have jumped in earlier.
You've got new messages, Commander. Thanks for listening, Commander.
It was a good idea, and right now it's the best lead we've got.
In any event, good luck.
I mean, evacuate important resources in the industry. It's like a kind of mini game. That's the brief, everyone. Again.
If we don't finish that crucible soon, there won't be a galaxy left to save. So Thessia, huh? I guess the Asari are wishing they had fewer dancers and more commandos right about now. Too soon?
In case you hadn't noticed, we just lost a few million people. This isn't the time.
You see this? Tiptree. Little colony out in the ass end of nowhere. My dad lives there. So does my sister. Reapers rolled in about 2 weeks ago. So you can assume that I'm generally aware there's a war on Commander.
So why the jokes?
Because EDI says that according to your armor's metabolic scans, you're under more stress now than during the Skillian Blitz. Like more than Elysium, where it was pretty much you versus 10,000 Batarians trying to kill you. And the last time I had a briefing with Anderson, he told me to take care of you. The guy leading the resistance on Earth is worried about you, and I'm supposed to help.
I appreciate the thought, Joker, but I'm fine.
The hell you are. You're like half robot at this point. No offense, EDI. And it's my fault. When the Collectors blew up the first Normandy, you died because I wouldn't leave. Because you had to come back for me.
Couldn't leave the best pilot in the fleet behind, could I?
Yeah, well, I guess that would have looked bad on your report.
Come on. We got work to do.
Shepard, I have a question about human behavior.
This isn't the best time, EDI.
Perhaps humor? A penguin is driving through the Arizona desert.
I'm not in the mood.
A lively rendition of La Marseillaise?
No.
Very well. I will maintain a respectful silence until you indicate otherwise. Hello, Shepard.
Shepard, this wasn't your fault.
It's not about fault. I was supposed to stop them.
You will.
I don't know if I can do this, Tali. Earth, Palaven, Thessia. I'm risking everything to build the Crucible, and I'm not even sure what it does. Who am I to make that call?
You're the one who was right, all along. You fought when no one else would, when nobody else believed you. And if that's not enough, you're the man I love. Don't forget that, no matter what happens.
Substitute man with woman.
Thanks, Shepard.
Or non-binary individual.
Thanks, Shepard.
Person, I guess, maybe.
I'm sorry, Shepard. You alright?
I'm fine.
Liara?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll talk to her.
Thanks. This isn't something she should deal with by herself.
Same goes for you.
Sure.
I guess we know what Liara's going through. Just thinking about Earth, you know? What a waste. Shepard?
Commander.
Okay. Where's the cars?
Any word from your family?
They made it off Palaven. It was tight, but they're okay.
That's fantastic. That must be a weight off your shoulders.
It is. Though this being a war, one burden replaces another.
What happened?
I just had to make a tough call with the Primarch. He said our fleets are being decimated, so I advised him to cease all offensive operations against the Reapers.
A full retreat?
The only way to save Palaven now is to hold our ships back for the Crucible. But if I'm wrong, then a lot of other Turian families won't be as lucky as mine.
That's a hell of a gamble. No other options?
If there are, I can't see them. It all comes down to the Crucible now.
And ruthless calculus.
How are you holding up, Shepard? This all has to be taking a toll.
There's only so much fight in a person. Only so much death you can take
before a certain Turian with no romantic skills to speak of tries to cheer you up.
Cheer? Coming from you?
Mood swings. Don't worry. We'll get through this. We always do.
Record, you have excellent romantic skills.
Not something you can ever get used to. Seeing a world go down like that. Thousands of years of civilization on fire. But it wasn't your fault. Thessia was already gone by the time we got there. And maybe the elusive man did win one, but so what? I've lost a few fights in my time, and I'm still here. It's because I always made sure the next one belonged to me. And the one after that. A battle doesn't make a war, Shepard. We're still in this. Have you checked on Liara? She must be devastated. That's not something you ever forget. Shepard, this is when you take all your anger and frustration, bottle it up, then use it to rearrange every molecule in Kai Ling's body. You'll get your chance. Good to see you.
Dr. Tassoni is visiting the Prothean in his quarters, Commander.
Huh. Is it added for Andromeda tie-in from mods? Up you.
Have you filed your story on Thessia yet?
No. I'm trying to word it right.
What happens if you word it wrong?
If I'm lucky, the Citadel Stock Exchange drops 2,000 extra points.
And if you're unlucky?
I don't know. Never really been unlucky. That can't be true!
You saw it with your own eyes. The goddess Athame was Prothean. You wanted to know more about your history, Asari. Now you do.
I have a name. It's Liara Tassoni, and I'd
Hey! Settle down.
My home was just destroyed, and all he can do is gloat!
Given what's happened today, I think you owe Liara an apology, Javik.
Apologize for the truth?
For not doing more. You're a Prothean. You were supposed to have all the answers. How could you not stop this from happening?
We believed you would. Long ago, we saw the potential in your people. Even then, it was obvious. The wisdom, the patience. You were the best hope for this cycle. So you were guided when necessary.
Well, it didn't work.
You're still alive, aren't you? Your world may have fallen. But as long as even one Asari is left standing, the fight isn't over.
I guess that goes for Protheans, too.
Despair is the enemy's greatest weapon. Do not let them wield it. Liara Tassoni.
That was unexpected. Thank you.
We still need her talents. If grief overcomes her, she will be lost to us.
So did you actually mean what you said?
Does it matter?
Liara's been a good friend to me. It matters.
Then I will tell you what you want to hear. I meant what I said.
Carry on.
Doesn't hurt to go over the weapon roster one more time. Ready when you need me.
Hey, for what it's worth, I know how it feels to lose like that. I know that doesn't make it easier, but you're just human like the rest of us.
If you're trying to make me feel better, it's not working, Lieutenant.
Hey, everyone on this ship knows you did all you could. You need to cut yourself some slack. Whatever it takes to get that data back from Cerberus. We're behind you. Whatever it takes to end this.
Noted.
Sure would have liked to visit Thessia before the war. Imagine a whole world of those blue beauties. One of the wonders of the galaxy, if you ask me. You want to hit Cerberus where it hurts? I'm with you. Ready when you are.
We can only invite Garrus up. He's not who we want right now. I guess we just had to say that we invite Talia up. Who, you'll help us? Give us your wisdom. Oh, that's a shower right there. Is this next mission priority Horizon? Yep, it is. Okay, cool. So, tomorrow we should be able to finally be able to start doing the Citadel, or the first half of the Citadel DLC. Let's not be so sad. I had to be more mindful about the expressions because this entire time we should have been using the sad one. And or angry. But anyway. There's no codex on the Banshees. How did it? Okay, Wiki. What the hell? What? There you go. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I was looking at information on the Banshee. Apparently, there's no actual like in-lore explanation for why they appear to be pregnant. And really, it's probably better that we don't know. Okay. Finally, we're gonna be calling it a night. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. That's a really kind of downer way to end the stream, but it's late, so what else can you do? Anyway. As usual, there's a bunch of things you can do. If you're on YouTube, you could like, you can subscribe, comment if you feel you have anything to say. But regardless of what you decide to do, I thank you so very much for watching. And until next time, sign out.